What you doing? Where you at? Oh, you got plans. Don't say that. So Miss Manley's back on Screencast, starting with her music, and she's in love with Bruno Mars and his new song, Leave the Door Open. But it's only fitting that we use this song to start talking about our levels of organization. Okay? So as we go through today, I want you to make sure that you've done your warm-up. That's the first thing we do. After you do your warm-up, you're going to click on levels of organization. You are going to notice that the levels of organization in the ecological world is individual, that's the smallest, and then the largest goes up to ecosystem and biosphere. So today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about levels of organization, but I want to make it connect with you. So think about this. We have a school, right? And so we know that our school is called Jones Middle School. And so if we were trying to go into our levels of organization, our thought would be, well, Jones would be the smallest part, but it's not. So let's think about that really hard. So we have Jones Middle School, but what are the smaller parts of Jones Middle School? Well, I start off with the student. The smallest parts are the little students and teachers we have in the school. Now, larger than the student is the science classroom, because within that science classroom, we have other students that are there, willing and eager to learn. But what's larger than our classroom? You guessed it. It's the actual school, because in our school, we have a lot of different classrooms. So our classroom, it then goes to our actual school. Well, what's larger than our school? Maybe it's our entire Aldine school district. And that's the largest part of that level of organization. Okay. So remember, the smallest part was the student. That's you and I, the teachers and the students. And the largest part is the entire Aldine Independent School District. So now let's see if we can do it again. Think about it. We have a family in an apartment complex. What is larger than a family living in an apartment? The actual apartment complex. So with that small family, we went out and we expanded out to the entire apartment complex. Now, what's larger than our apartment complex? Our subdivision. Because within that subdivision, we're going to have many apartment complexes and many homes. But what's larger than our subdivision? Our city. Because in that city, there's going to be subdivisions, there's going to be schools, there's going to be a lot of different things that are working together to make sure that our city is successful. But our city sits in something much larger. It's the state. So inside this state, the awesome state of Texas, we have the city of Houston. Inside the city of Houston, we have the actual subdivisions. Inside those subdivisions, we have the apartment complexes, and inside those apartment complexes, we have the apartments where the families stay. The apartments where the families stay is the smallest, and the state of Texas is the largest. So once you get through going through this and going through the PowerPoint, make sure that you log into the Schoology and you do the assignments. First, you're going to watch the screencast. Then you're going to look into the Google slide on levels of organization. You are going to actually complete this sheet and make sure that you turn in that sheet to your teacher. So once you click on the sheet, it should let you click copy. And once you click copy, you're going to share that with your teacher. Make sure that you click copy here so that you can share it with your teacher. Then you're going to go through that worksheet and answer all those questions. Once you get through doing that, you're going to click on the Ed puzzle. Make sure you finish that because it will be a grade. And your finale for the day is to go into your actual discussion. Label each picture. Picture number 1, picture number 2, picture number 3, and finally picture number 4. Miss Manley will make sure that these pictures are in order so that you can answer them. And you're going to answer them in your discussion. Don't forget, our levels of organization, they start off small and then they grow into the larger. Start off small, just a student in a classroom. Larger, the Aldine district. Largest, we're inside of the state. Have a great day.